Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, and I'm a sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com, where we teach you how to bet like a sharp. And today we're talking about the Australian Open. This is tennis. Tennis. Holy cow, you can bet tennis. And happy to help kind of break this down and let you understand how to use OddsJam in conjunction with the Australian Open and tennis and make some money mathematically. So let's take a look. All right, guys, this is how I would bet the Australian Open, and using OddsJam as a guide, a betting tool, it's a no-brainer. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on over to the tennis section here and show you just sort of the men's side real quick of the schedule. And this is really nice. You can see the times, and you can also identify some of the sports books here that you might see some value in. And I'm going to open up one of these here in a minute, just to give you an idea of, let's say, again, it's kind of random, just showing you here the matches that are coming up today, and this will come up each day, and you'll get the schedule. But again, just kind of randomly showing you how this works and kind of showing you what's important here. If you want to have if you have a particular matchup in mind, you can open up this tab, and it's going to go through the money line, the over under. And again, using the OddsJam as the true north is going to help you identify where you might find some value. So in this case, obviously the plus 115 at DraftKings or Rivers or Barstool seems to be a possibility, getting a little bit of value there. Certainly if you're happen to have the ability to go to Pinnacle, that would be the best place for that particular wager there. But again, scrolling down here to the total, the over under, same concept. You're kind of seeing where the OddsJam perfect line is set up, and then basing any value on that from there forward. So that is one way to look up each individual match. If you have a particular match in mind, or you have a particular sports book in mind, you see that popping up from from this layout. It's really a good way to go. Let's just pull up another one, kind of again at random, to show you a little bit maybe more discrepancy in the pricing. So let's just pull up this Corda match and take a look at the numbers here. You can see it minus 420 on the money line, so obviously a very heavily favored side. Again, 403. The question is, why would you make a bet if you're taking Corda? It's a very high price to pay, but why would you go to Fox and risk 500 on the money line when you can go to Caesars and get 425? Obviously, Pinnacle, OddsJam perfect lines at minus 403, and again, getting any value is very slim value here at the 350 based on what OddsJam is providing in the OddsJam perfect line. But again, why would you go to Fox and get 320 when you can go to DraftKings and get 350? This is to show you the best book and the best price. Also, where you probably want to be, this is hedging on the over 36 on the total games over under. So again, you might find some value here at Rivers at minus 114 at 35.5. That's how you would use this tool. The other thing I'm going to show you is the positive expected value. So you go to tools, positive expected value. You have tennis in here. I think this is the best way to go, because it's really showing you have an edge in this game spread in this particular match. Can't see their last name, but this is how you would go to FanDuel, get plus 100. So you see here you have a nice edge, nice market width, and this is why I would use this positive expected value page, because you have a 2.56% edge. This is on $1,000 Kelly criterion setup, so to show you the approximate bet size. So it really takes a lot of the thinking out of it for you. And if you click on this, you can see that the value at FanDuel is right in here, along with the other sports books. So this is a huge, cool thing to use, as you go through all your choices and all your options. You can hit the event page here. It's going to open it up even more. But that's where I would start. That's where I would go on how to bet the Australian Open to find value. And I think you're going to find that this tool is helping you with value more than you thought relative to what the media might be, putting out there. So again, using the OddsJam perfect line, and here on the game spread, you can look at different choices and different options, much like an options chain. And this is how I would bet the Australian Open. Again, using the key data here to find value, being right there, at DraftKings. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, but this is definitely the route to go in using OddsJam as a betting tool to find value for the Australian Open. All right, guys, there you go. There's some tips to add some extra value, some mathematically profitable value to your wagers in the Australian Open coming up. And always use that OddsJam positive expected value page. If you want a free trial, we got 7 days free trial set up to use it. What a great opportunity and time to use it over the course of the Australian Open. And as always, you're going to find some good money, not only just in the best prices, the best sports books, the best lines using this tool. So be sure you get on it when you're making money betting tennis at the Australian Open. And as always, if you have any questions, leave them down below. And thanks for stopping by.